They broke their backs, building the empire. But history only remembers the one who wore the crown. Welcome to Strivor, where we study the rules they don't teach you, but the powerful never forget. In every field, from kings to CEOs, the truly powerful rarely do the heavy lifting. Instead, they leverage the labor, knowledge, and skills of others. Then, when the moment is right, they claim the spotlight. This law is not about stealing blindly. It's about directing effort, strategic delegation. Let others provide the bricks. You build the monument. The credit? That's yours. Because power rewards visibility, not sweat. Thomas Edison is remembered as one of history's greatest inventors. But many of the inventions credited to Edison were not created by him alone. Edison hired bright minds, like Nikola Tesla, to develop new technologies at his lab. Tesla was brilliant, visionary, and he worked tirelessly. But Edison, he was a marketer, a strategist, and he knew the power of owning the credit. When Tesla proposed revolutionary ideas for alternating current, Edison dismissed him and later undermined him publicly. Meanwhile, Edison used his team's breakthroughs to further his own legend. He didn't invent the light bulb alone, but his name is burned into history, not Tesla's. In the early 1500s, Spain was obsessed with conquest. Gold, glory, and the mysterious lands across the sea drew men into the unknown. Among them was Vasco Núñez de Balboa, a failed farmer turned adventurer. Hiding in a barrel to escape his creditors, Balboa smuggled himself aboard a ship heading to the New World. In time, he rose to power in the Spanish colony of Darien, in present-day Panama. But Balboa had heard whispers from the natives of a vast ocean beyond the mountains and an empire rich in gold. In 1513, Balboa led a daring expedition through the deadly jungle, and at the peak of a mountain, he became the first European to lay eyes on the Pacific Ocean. He claimed it for Spain, and news of the discovery traveled fast. But back in Spain, Balboa's enemies were quicker. They spread word that he had overstepped, acted like a king. The Spanish crown dispatched Pedro Arias Dávila, a new governor with orders to manage Balboa. Balboa's discovery, his glory. Dávila took the credit, ensured history remembered him, while Balboa was arrested, tried for treason, and beheaded. His vision changed the world, but he died in disgrace. The lesson: in the game of power, discovering something is not enough. You must control the narrative, or someone else will write it for you. Steve Jobs didn't code. He didn't design circuit boards. But his name became synonymous with innovation. Jobs orchestrated teams of world-class engineers and designers, and he positioned their work as part of his vision. He was the face, the myth, the story. And when he stood on stage, holding a product hundreds had worked on, the world clapped for him. Was it fair? Maybe not. Was it powerful? Absolutely. Power trap. Take too much credit, and your empire begins to crack. Bitterness grows in the shadows. Talented people will leave or turn against you. You'll be seen as a fraud, not a leader. The key? Share credit just enough to maintain loyalty, but keep the spotlight on you. Here's how to use Law 7 strategically. 1. Assemble greatness. Surround yourself with brilliant people. Seek those whose skills fill the gaps in yours. 2. Direct the vision. Make it clear you're the architect. Guide the narrative so others see you as the force behind success. 3. Control the narrative. Speak publicly. Present the results. Always put your name at the center of the story, even if the work wasn't yours alone. 4. Reward strategically. Give just enough recognition to keep your team invested, but never let anyone outshine your brand. Law number 7 is not about theft, it's about strategy. History remembers the name etched into the stone, not the hands that carved it. Be the one who directs, shapes, and presents. Let others move the pieces, while you win the game. If this struck a chord, subscribe to Strivor. We're building the definitive visual guide to the 48 laws of power, so you can rise above the crowd, not disappear in it. Next up, law number 8. Make other people come to you. Don't miss it.